about that? He's Panenka it.
So Manchester City just beat Real Madrid after a dominant performance, but Real Madrid just kept coming back. What a game. Reminiscence of the 2018-19 Champions League season where you had absolute brilliant games in semi-finals and stuff. This was back to its best. The Champions League at its finest. 4-3. City, that is the best I've ever seen them play. Passed Real Madrid off the park. That first half, they should have been 5-0 up easy. I mean, the amount of chances they spurned at the start, you had Foden missing a few, Bernardo hitting the post, it was unbelievable. The amount of chances they had and didn't score, even though they even scored 4 goals. I thought they deserved a lot more from that. To only be 1 goal up in the first leg was just really a disappointment because De Bruyne was fantastic. That ball from Riyad Mahrez, the whip, the curl, what a bloody ball by Riyad Mahrez. And then brilliant goal by De Bruyne. Straight away, City were on fire, pressing on, putting their fullbacks high up, playing bloody John Stones right back, and then Fernandinho putting in a shift to create a goal for Foden, which was, I think, the 3rd goal. The 2nd goal by City was magnificent. Gabriel Jesus just pouncing on pretty shit defending from Militao, David Alaba. That was all over the place in the first half, but Jesus providing again, scoring goal after goal. Obviously, what he's been doing in the Premier League is all believable. This is just amazing. If City do go through against Real Madrid, it's going to be just... These two teams, Liverpool and City, have dominated every competition, and they are arguably definitely top 5 sides in European football ever, because the way City played that was just fantastic. Absolutely amazing football. Yes, there was open at the back, but going forward, it was brilliant. Obviously, Real Madrid did come back with a Kieron Benzema goal, literally out of nothing, and it was 2-1 at half-time. I don't know how it was 2-1. It should have been 3 or 4, but Benzema making literally a goal out of nothing. But City responded well, making it 3-1. A lovely goal by Foden, brilliant cross by Fernandinho. But then literally within a minute, Vinicius Jr., that piece of skill, a little dummy, it's on FIFA. You hold R1, boom, he's gone. The pace of Vinicius Jr. was incredible. What a finish, finessed into the bottom corner. And it was game back on. Should have been over, really, because City dominated Real Madrid and deserved more. But Real Madrid have that gritty determination. They just kept coming back. And then it ended up being 4-2. The whistle didn't blow, was a free kick, but the referee played a great advantage. And Bernardo Silva, absolute baller this season, bangs it in the top left. Courtois didn't play to the whistle, and he was punished. Real Madrid defence over the 90 minutes was terrible. I thought they weren't very good, especially the first half. That cost them the 2 early goals, but they're still in the competition because that penalty at the end, I thought it was a penalty. Laporte handball, yes, it does come off his head, and he can't really control it because he's gone for the header, but it's there. And he's given his handball these days. And the cool precision of Benzema, he looked very angry, but he's like going to take a look, he's going to smash it. Panenka Edison, wow. How cool can you be? That was just phenomenal. And I thought that is one of the best Champions League games I've saw in a while. Obviously, last season, they weren't that good. You had City battering PSG and stuff. Even the season before, you had Bayern a 1-0 in the final. The finals were very scrappy. Hopefully, this final could be a lot better. But it's not over yet. Real Madrid can still go through. They've done incredible to keep themselves in the tie there, because City deserve to be about, at least have a 2-goal margin over them, because they was incredible. That was like prime Barcelona almost, the way they played. Foden was on fire. De Bruyne, excellent. Mahrez, it was unbelievable. There's nothing more to say other than how did City not score more, but you've got to respect Real Madrid. Ancelotti moving from the Everton job over to Real Madrid. Bish bash bosh, he's in the so far in the Champions League rather than a bloody relegation battle like Everton are at the moment. And yeah, it will now be Liverpool versus Villarreal tomorrow. That is going to be a great game. You expect Liverpool to win. I've got obviously an easier run, but the way City came out the blocks, I did not expect that. Fernandinho playing right back, no Walker, no João Cancelo. It was great stuff by them. And if they can do that at the Bernabeu, which I remember last season, was it, where they played Real Madrid? They had the lead in Etihad and people was like, oh, I think it's 1-0, weren't it? And then they go and beat them again at Real Madrid. It can still happen. And I think City are still favourites to go through, because if they blitz Real Madrid like they did their defence, they'll be banking on Kieron Benzema to score. Obviously, there's Ballon d'Or shouts for him. For me, it's between him and Salah. If he goes and wins the World Cup, I don't know, with France, then he might deserve the Ballon d'Or. And if he wins the Champions League, obviously he's top goal scorer in the Champions League. Incredible for what he's done since Ronaldo's left. The way he's kind of been the main man is just unbelievable. Saved them against PSG, and he's saved me against Chelsea as well. What a player. But you have got Mo Salah, and if Liverpool win the quadruple, I think it has to be Salah. And hopefully the second leg is as good as that. Really open as well, end-to-end stuff. It was just everything you want as a football fan. Like, no team was sitting back. There weren't that many really flying in bad tackles either. Very clean game-ish. And yeah, I thought the goals were absolutely magnificent. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.